Hey, what's up, what's up? How you doing? This time I want to present one old vintage Sony double cassette deck, TC-WR87 Esprit Series ES. As you can see already, we have double cassette deck with both decks recording. You have a recording button for the left and the right deck, which means that you can dub your CD, actually record your CD on both tapes at the same time, which is quite nice, right? We have auto reverse on both decks and PC OCC laser amorphous head on both decks. One thing that you will notice right away is bias. It's only working for the deck B, so bias is already preset, pre-adjusted for this side, but you can adjust it on your own on this side, which helps. Let's say I have some not so good, not so best, but solid cassette tape as this one, Maxell UR. So if I try to record this tape on this side, it will not give me the same result as here, because here I was able to put the bias a little bit on left, and that's how I made it for this tape to sound nice. Okay, let's try actually. Deck also has a memory function search, so it will find your next or previous track. So yeah, that tape was recorded on that deck. One side is funky, the other side is a little bit more of jazz. So when I was looking at the specification, I didn't find some glorious numbers. Like, let me check. I think it was like a 30 Hz to 15 kHz for normal tapes, 30 to 70 kHz for chrome tapes, and a little bit more for 18 kHz for metal tapes. So if you are planning to record on this cassette deck, I would suggest using your chrome tapes. Why? Because I found very good results recording like this Maxell XL2 tape on the left deck without adjusting a bias or anything. But also, of course, you can record it on this tape when you have to put the bias a little bit on right, which makes sense. What else we can see? You have a phone's input output that you can adjust, which is pretty nice for double cassette deck, that you have that knob. As I said, you can make a copy from this side to another side. You can make at the same time double copies. You can put it in a play mode, let's say you want to just listen to the music. If you put two tapes, 90 minutes tape, you're gonna have 3 hours of different music, but it will repeat. This cassette deck would be like a very nice for some cafe or some I don't know, store, whatever, when you would like to have your music at the time. Remember, we didn't have MP3 and other iPods and stuff. We only have tapes. So yeah, we got plenty of functions here. The display, I have to say, it is a little bit small, but it's very sharp and nice, and you will see the counters is in minutes and seconds. You can reset memory counter, it will stop on 0, of course. not too much to be said here. Dolby BCHX Pro, of course, direction. It looks good. It's in very good condition. There are not so much scratches or something else that would ruin your visual experience. Alright, there is one. That's the one scratch that I can see. Yeah. But hey, from the distance, this deck looks very good. And it sounds very solidly good. It's not the like a top model, but the sound is pretty much good. There are like some nice functions like memories, automatic memory search, or music search. Yeah, pardon me, it's music search. It will find the next track. Yeah. Yeah. Copyright gods. So I would have to say this is not probably the best Sony double deck. They probably have more, but it's one of the best. And if you're looking for something that is simple, but on the other hand it has everything that you need, if you need it, this one will work just fine. So we got a double tape, we got a bias, we got a nice sharp, very good looking display. It's not big, but again, you can put a big display if you have a double deck, of course. A plus B record both decks, high or normal speed dubbing. All that things are pretty much very satisfying. So I did try it for a couple of days, and I did record a couple of tapes, and everything sounds good. But I'm maybe even more impressed with if I tried some original tapes, you know, like they all sound good. I did have problems in the past, like you know, as a kid, when you're buying all those tapes with the azimuth. But I don't know. This Sony deck works very good with most of the pre-recorded tapes or original tapes, so I couldn't complain. So yeah, I have to say Sony did very good job with this one. I do have one more Sony Esprit cassette deck that I'm gonna probably work on it a little bit more, but this one has both belts and everything replaced, and speed is adjusted, so when you play everything is top notch and you can record on both decks. Alright, that's a bit. See you next time. I hope you enjoyed it.